What's up, everybody? It's your boy Reggie Casual, and today we're gonna talk about Hypebeast. Not the actual people that you call Hypebeast, but the effing online magazine that tore it up when this entire street culture thing became massive. That's right, Hypebeast.com. It's actually quite inspiring, or as they say in Japanese, インスパイア的で, or 感動です. Either one, you'll learn about that at the end. Japanese lesson, stay till the end. But this is WTH, and this is how Hypebeast.com became Hypebeast.com. Drop the intro. So for those who are uninformed about this, Hypebeast.com is based out of Hong Kong. That's right. One of the biggest street culture online mags in the world is based out of Hong Kong, and everybody from America needs to go ahead and take the L for that one, including myself. I blame me too, but I'm making up for it like right now, like as we speak. That being said, Hypebeast.com was started in 2005 by KEVINMA, who just so happened to work in a bank. So let's just go ahead and pause there. Let's go ahead and stop. KEVINMA is most likely a Conger who lived in Vancouver, went to the University of British Columbia, studied business and psychology, so basically he can count your money and knows what you think too, who just so happened to be totally into sneakers and streetwear. We've heard this story before. I think you know what we're getting. KEVINMA is an Asian guy that you love to hate on because he gets all the stuff, but you can't, so you just call him a hype beast just because. And Kevin, yeah, he went ahead and took that moniker and made it into a website. I mean, don't hate the player, hate the game. That's what he did. Basically, KEVINMA was like all the kids standing in line today, most likely doing stuff that they don't want to do in their day-to-day, but enthusiastic about street culture and the culture of sneakers in particular. The big difference is that in 2005, there was no Hypebeast.com. During KEVINMA's era, the web 1.0 was filled with blogs and forums, but street fashion and sneaker culture barely got noticed at a large scale. He had to scour magazines and local shops to find the latest news on releases and drop dates. And because he couldn't find this info readily online, Kevin took it upon himself to create a blog to catalog his favorite upcoming releases and his pickups. He named his blog Hypebeast.com, a tongue-in-cheek reference to the culture of individuals who simply buy popular items because they are in fact popular. It's by all accounts, in the grand scheme of street and sneaker culture, a negative term. I mean, how was he to know at the time that the blog would become one of the biggest street fashion and culture blogs on the internet? In fact, Hypebeast.com quickly became the go-to spot for all info on releases when it came to street fashion. KEVINMA realized early that he could leverage the proximity of Hong Kong to Japan, a central hub of street fashion, and mainland China, where many of the products were being made. You see, he had this genius idea that if he made connections on both sides of the sea, he could get info on the send-out dates of drops from the manufacturers directly, and he could get info about releases and brands in Japan, when nobody else in the world was doing that at the time. Slowly but surely, Hypebeast.com blew the F up, and after monetizing the blog with ads, Ma was eventually able to support himself solely through Hypebeast, and shortly after, it became a bona fide business. So everything that you see on Instagram and YouTube about releases and drop dates, yeah, it's KEVINMA. He was one of the first to do it, especially at a large scale, and Hypebeast benefited greatly from Ma's passion for international street fashion and culture, which sounds oddly familiar. I'm about 15 years too late. I know this. In any case, in 2012, the newly monetized Hypebeast had entered the e-commerce space, championing streetwear favorites like APC, 3.1 Phillip Lim, and Band of Outsiders. It has now expanded its offering to everything from Capital, Moncler, Tom Brown, and Margiela on its separately hosted HBX.com, which is a major step up. The same year, Hypebeast launched its print magazine, a quarterly filled with interviews, the most notable releases, and the changes in the street fashion industry. By 2015, Hypebeast had amassed a ridiculous 46 million page views a month and applied for an IPO on the stock exchange of Hong Kong's growth enterprise market. This all means that Hypebeast.com has shareholders, and KEVINMA has to answer to them and keep them happy. But he surely is, as Hypebeast as recently as 2018 reached a revenue of $49 million USD, a 76% increase from 2017. So, comment section aside, which we'll get to later, Hypebeast is murdering the game in digital entertainment journalism on the street fashion side. And again, it's from Hong Kong. And even today, Hypebeast.com still manages to be the center of street culture and fashion online despite its challengers. The site employs editors and writers from around the world, and KEVINMA himself has made so many inroads in fashion that the need to do anything more outside of Hypebeast would be a waste of his time. This is a guy who regularly dines with Hiroshi Fujiwara. It's like not a thing to him. They're like close friends. That's what's happening with Kevin. And today, Hypebeast now covers everything analogous to street culture. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be music, tech, children's clothes, interviews. They even have their own women's dedicated site in Hype Bay, even though the name is dated. It doesn't matter, they have it. And contrary to its hype origins, Hypebeast has been a bit of a trailblazer in digital media. KEVINMA and his team are fearless in their approach to new ideas or reinvigorating old ones, like Hypebeast magazine, which has become a collector's item for many fans of the site. And HBX has proven to be a big success, providing otherwise hard to get brands to a fan base that hungers for that new. And in this current climate of rampant social media, Hypebeast outpaces its competitors in the static visual department, amassing over 8.6 million followers on Instagram alone. Sadly, they could use some work on platforms like YouTube, but it isn't for a lack of trying. But with such a crowded space on YT, Hypebeast has a ways to go in carving out its niche. That being said, it does have about 745,000 subs at the time of this video without even trying. And they have one of the best podcasts in the business of hype, hosted by Staple brand runner Jeff Staple. But we can't leave this without tackling the Hypebeast comment section. The comment section on Hypebeast.com is notorious, I say infamously known for being one of the most vitriolic, condescending, often homophobic, sometimes just plain damn comment sections on the street fashion and culture internet. It's pretty rough and you shouldn't go in there unprepared. And this is one of the few, albeit glaring, criticisms of Hypebeast. It never opted to moderate its comment section heavily, and because of that, it's a proverbial show. But it did entice people like Kanye West and other big names in street fashion and culture today to be a part of it. So there is some success on that front. But despite that, all is well. Hypebeast is celebrating 15 years in 2020 and is on the up and up still. And with people like Kanye, who were once big fans of Hypebeast and were a part of the community, the site does have a lot to hang its hat on. So that's Hypebeast.com, or how Hypebeast.com became Hypebeast.com, or how KEVINMA turned a side passion project into a multi-million-dollar business. Any one of those, you could choose one of those. Advice though, be more like KEVINMA. In any case, let us know your opinions on Hypebeast.com, which are probably going to be hilarious because we all know how those comments are going to happen, how they're going to flourish. In any case, give a thumbs up if you like the video, follow on Instagram for the latest out of Japan and beyond, but most importantly, keep it locked right here for all of your info on international street fashion and culture from Tokyo. It's your boy, and keep it casual. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. And now, Japanese lesson time. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this opportunity to teach you a vocabulary word and 3 distinct verb forms in Japanese. All right, so the vocabulary word is sneaker. Very easy. To say sneaker in Japanese, or sneakers in Japanese, it is simply sneaker, sneaker. Sneaker da yo, sneaker nan desu kedo. Right, you can just say that all day, sneaker, 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 and then you got it. Now, onto something more complicated, verb forms. Verb forms in Japanese are incredibly important, but to make this simple, I'm only gonna give you 3 verb forms. That is long form, short form, and want form. In most situations, you wanna buy sneakers, so let's learn the word to buy in Japanese. The word to buy in Japanese is kaimasu. That is the long form of to buy. The short form of to buy is kau. That's number 2. So long form, kaimasu, short form, kau. Finally, we're gonna learn want form, right? And that is taking the long form, dropping the mas, and putting tai. That's all you gotta do. Dropping masu and putting tai. Mas into tai. So what happens is you go, sneaker o kaitai desu. Sneaker o kaitai. Sneaker o kaitai. Sneaker o kaitai means I want to buy sneakers. And you can use this with any verb. For example, To eat is tabemasu. Take off the mas, put tai, tabetai. I want to eat. To drink, nomimasu, nomitai. That's your Japanese lesson. I have nothing else to teach ever, right? Now, just know those forms, and I'm pretty sure we'll go even more in depth in how you could say these different variations with different forms of verbs. There you go. I'm done.